Islam, Islam, Islam.
Welcome to Worldwide Core Radio. We're live today broadcasting. And
this is the Moorish Perspective.
I'm J. Allen-Bey with my host T. Denson-EL.
A.Zoser-EL, Denson-EL.
We have a wonderful show today. One that's dear to me because of the fact that it's dealing with salvation. You know, that's going to be what we tackle today.
Can we get that prayer?
Yes, as always, we start off with a Moorish American prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe.
Allah, the Father of the universe.
Father, love.
Father, love.
Truth.
Peace.
Freedom.
And
justice. Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My guide.
And
my salvation. By night. And by day. Through his holy prophet. True Ali. Amen. As always, we give praise to Allah, the great God of the universe, the Father. The cause is called, the rootless root, the one in which all things have grown. I give hail and high honors to his lustrous love, thought our prophet and brother man, the founder of this holy divine movement, Noju Ali. I give honors to the forerunner prophet, Brother Marcus Garvey. I give honors to the past grand sheiks of the Moorish Science of America, C. Kirkland Bey, Brother F. Nelson Bey, Brother J. Beckley Bey, our former grand sheik, Brother Allen-Bey, our present moderator, Brother R. Jones Bey. I'd like to give a special honor to my Grand Sheik and Temple 19, Brother O. Brown Hill. I'd like to give honors to all the sheiks and sheikesses, governors. I give honors to our governor in the state of Michigan. I give honors to all well-wishers and supporters. I give honors to this platform, everything that was given from a Moorish perspective and point of view. And I greet you all in one word, which simply means peace, Islam. Peace. As always, it's an honor, to be here today. And when we go through the week, like we go through with trials and tribulations, it's always good to really put things in the right perspective. And one of the things that I woke up this morning, I thought about that Prophet Nobu Ali came to save the people in America from the wrath of Allah, our nation of people. And a lot of times, I don't think we really understand, what we have in salvation, how critical it is, and why it's so important. And so today's show, we're going to dedicate ourselves to that. And we're going to be in chapter 7, where we're probably going to go a lot of different places and to share our own experience in salvation, how we came to this determination. And, we talk a lot on our show about the Moorish perspective, but this is the true Moorish perspective of salvation. And it's something that is personal, but yet everyone has to be able to find it within themselves. The only way that you can truly have peace within is by being saved.
By being saved.
Absolutely, being saved.
You know what this sounds like, right?
Okay, let me hear.
You know what that sounds like. You say, I'm saying, the way, being saved,
Yeah.
sounds kind of churchy to me a little bit. The saved part, Can you?
Well, one of the things that we have to discuss is that about salvation. Every religion deals with some form of redemption and rescuing you from the perils of the world. Because it could suck you in, and if you don't understand the purpose of why you're living, if you don't understand the reason for why you have to function on the plane of things made manifest, then you can be overwhelmed. And being overwhelmed leads you to destruction. And the Moorish Science of America is a very unique organization because of the fact that not only does it give us earthly salvation, but it gives us a divine salvation. That's what separates us from anything else that's known to man about religion. We deal with those two aspects, earthly and divine salvation. When we talk about earthly salvation, that's basically understanding that the world that we live in is an illusion. It will pass away. It's from a finite point of view, it has a beginning and an end. and understanding all the things that fall in the line of beginning and the end, when you truly can see those things in a proper perspective, then you become saved from what it does to you. You know, it's like if you're going through something, let's just say just the common cold, and it strikes you, right? Well, if you're not careful of your thinking, it can take you out the game. You know, it brings me to a story about a guy. He was working at this yard, and it was a refrigerator yard, and he was always negative in his thinking. You know, every day he came to work, and he was a very pessimistic person. And one day, the owner asked him. He said, "Listen, I need you to close up tonight." You know, and so as he went out, it was about 6 o'clock in the evening, and as he went out to the yard, he noticed that there was this particular light that was open, that was on in one of the boxcars, refrigerator boxcar. And so he went in there, and as he went inside of it to turn the light off, the door locked in back of him. And he was like, "Oh my God, look at this here," you know. And he said, "I'm gonna freeze to death in here," you know. And that was his thinking. And as the day got longer, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, he began to freeze. And he thought about it. He said, "Well, I'm gonna die up in here. I'm gonna freeze to death and die." And so he died. He froze to death. And the next morning, when the yard opened, the owner and they all came out, and they noticed that the light was still on. And they went in there, and they were messed up because of the fact that when they found him, he was frozen to death. And the owner says, "Man, the strangest thing," he said, "this boxcar don't even work. The refrigerator had been broke for over 2 months. How could he freeze?" Well, his thoughts. As a man thinketh, it happens. He thought that he would freeze to death, and he thought that by being in there, and it happened to him. And so, living in this world, it can consume your thoughts. And once your thoughts are something, it can be overwhelmed, and you'll think that your condition will weigh you down in life. And so what Prophet A.Zoser-EL is trying to get us to be aware of our circumstances and our condition, and understand that we're creators, and our thinking causes us to be. And so today we'll get more into it. We're going to be in chapter 7 today. This is one of my favorite chapters because of the fact that there's so much here. You know, this particular chapter talks about a whole bunch of things: the meaning of truth, it talks about understanding, it talks about what's an illusion, truth and falsehood. And so I want to open it up. Excuse me.
It's one of my favorite chapters too.
It says the friendship of Jesus and Lammas. Jesus explained to Lammas the meaning of truth. Now, they got a friendship, you know, like me and you.
Okay.
And so, you know, we're walking, and it says among the priests of Jagannath was one who loved the Jewish boy. Lammas Brahmas was the name by which the priest was known. It says one day as Jesus and Lammas walked along the Plaza Jagannath, Lammas said, "My Jewish master, what is truth?" And Jesus said, "Truth is the only thing that changes not. In all the world there are two things. The one is truth, the other is falsehood, and falsehood that which seems to be. Now truth is all, it has no cause, and yet it's the cause of everything."
Can you tell me about that? In all the world, there are two things.
Yes, sir.
The one is truth. The other is falsehood, and falsehood that which seems to be.
Right.
What is this falsehood that which seems to be? In all the world, there are two things.
Right.
The one is truth. The other is falsehood, and falsehood is that which seems to be.
Well, remember, I'm going to answer the question later.
Okay.
But I want you to remember that there's three things happening there, and we're going to talk about it later on in the
Okay.
chapter.
Can you answer this one, and we're gonna answer this one too later?
Let me see.
Just ought
Yes.
and has no cause, and yet it is the cause of everything.
Right. And it's simply saying that the foundation of everything is truth. And yet, the reverse of it is falsehood. And meaning this here. we know that the truth is that this world exists. But the falsehood of it is, that it has an illusion, it'll pass away. And yet, from the substance of where it comes from is alt. It's like you have the power.
Okay.
You have the power to think something, right? And once it happens, that's the animation of it, right? Let's just say that you decided, you know what, I'm gonna go to work every day, and Friday I'm gonna get a check. Okay. Now the truth of it is the thought that went forth to play into action.
Okay, because the thought was the cause of it all.
Which was the truth. It's connected to alt.
Okay, truth is connected to alt.
Absolutely.
Not that which seems to be true.
Right. That's the illusion. That's the reversal of it. It's like looking at a mirror, right? If you look in the mirror, you can see yourself, right? But is that truth there? No, it isn't. The truth is what? The truth is you. Looking in it is the illusion. Now, it can do everything that you do, right? But what do we know about that there? That's not the real thing. The real thing is that, but it's a reflection.
Okay.
And that's what this is.
Falsehood is the reflection of
Absolutely.
truth.
Absolutely. That's what it is.
Okay. I've asked these questions.
Absolutely. Well,
I'm
glad you asked.
our whole, I know some family members out there,
Right.
and some friends and some neighbors who are looking at and watching the Moorish perspective for the first time.
Okay.
And sometimes the words in our language is a little
Okay. Well,
academic.
and I'm glad you pointed out, so I'll try to make sure I explain it. This is now truth is all and yet and has no cause, and yet it's the cause of everything. Falsehood is naught, and yet it's the manifest of right. Now, falsehood is naught, and yet it's the manifest of right. Meaning that it comes from a source.
Okay.
What we see it come from the source. The source is the spirit.
Okay.
Right? And what we're seeing, the animation of this flesh, the things that are going
Reflection,
on,
the vibration.
that's the falsehood.
Right.
That's the falsehood. Now,
It's something it's playing tricks on my opticals, right?
well, we know it's a scientific fact that what you actually seeing already happened. That's a scientific fact. And so we know that the things that we see, the reflections, are the illusions of the world. The tangible things that we can...
The shimmering of light and vibration.
Absolutely. Right. And that's what that is there. Now, the key to it is understanding it and yet not taking it for granted. See, you can be so spiritual that you miss the animation of the experience of life.
That's right.
And so remember this is for a cause. What we're doing is for a cause for the whole. And so you have to live out life sums in order to be effective in this journey here. Now, I wanted to pay attention to that because later on, now we're going to go down to where I want our lesson to be in salvation.
Salvation.
And it says that we're going to go with instruction 27. It says, salvation is a ladder reaching from the heart of men to the heart of Allah. It has 3 steps. Belief is first. And this is what man thinks perhaps is true. Now we're going to deal with the belief because what happens is in order for you to finally take a step, you have to believe. Believe.
Okay.
Now, what are you believing is the thing. Because now, I can believe in there's a God. Okay. That's fine. That's exactly what you should start. That should be the start.
That's the start.
That's the start. Believing there's a God, right?
Okay.
But diving deep down into these holy and divine lessons, that you have to believe that in all the world, there are 2 things. Truth and falsehood.
So don't just believe.
It's deeper than that.
You got to add some mathematics to the belief system.
Right. We have to
do some
really
science
see
in this.
Right. And what my belief system is going to be, once I'm introduced to the concept of, first of all, there's 2 selves. The higher self and the lower self. I have to believe that.
You have to believe that first. Okay.
I have to also believe that there's truth and falsehood. I have to believe that.
Okay.
I have to believe that there is one God. I have to believe that.
Okay.
I have to believe that. So now belief causes me to do some research.
Okay.
And the research that I'm doing, by digging deep down, trying to find the solution, trying to find out what I'm thinking. Is this right? What supports it?
So is belief, so based on the description there?
Yes.
Because through our tenure, through the MSTFA, that being this particular word,
right,
has caused 1,000 different definitions, right?
Absolutely.
Or interpretations.
Okay,
I'm
sorry
about that.
We'll agree on that.
27. I'm sorry, 28.
Yes.
Belief, based on the energy you just gave me,
Right.
it's not just like thinking perhaps. It says belief is what man believes perhaps is true.
Right.
Right?
Thinks perhaps.
Thinks perhaps.
Now,
is true.
the key is perhaps. Meaning, I don't know yet.
Right. But I'm inspired. This is what I'm trying to get to.
Absolutely.
See, there's some inspiration in belief.
Right.
That cause you to go ahead
and research.
People say, well, I believe there's a God.
Right.
But you really don't. There's no inspiration. There's nothing that causes you to want to find out what that means. Or
right.
How that affects. It's not inspiring to me.
Right.
So, belief inspired.
Absolutely.
And that's what I kind of want to know to my family out there. You have to be really inspired to believe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In these issues. You know what I'm saying? Subway.
Okay.
I believe that we go to Subway, they got a nice turkey sandwich.
Okay.
Turkey sub.
Right.
But I'm inspired.
Right.
To believe that.
But what happened?
See, now I'm getting up to go find out.
But let's go to how did we find out about Subway? We're going to use that.
Okay. Somebody told me.
Okay,
I saw a commercial.
So something ignited your imagination.
Right. Now I had a question.
Okay.
Is it as good as it looks? Right. So I saw the commercial again and heard somebody else say it really is.
Right.
Now I'm reinforced. Now I'm inspired. There's a spark.
Right.
For me to confirm.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's that's how I see belief.
Okay.
There's a spark for me to confirm.
Right.
Okay.
And that's the key. The key is the spark in belief causes you to do some stuff.
Right.
It puts something into action.
Right.
Because perhaps I'm trying to figure out
right.
if this is true.
That's correct.
If this works. And what I've studied based on what I'm seeking will give me something.
Okay.
Step one. That's step one. It's going to give me something. And step one is very critical to my whole existence because the effort that you put into the belief process,
energy, the inspiration,
will determine if you're going to get to the completion.
Right.
That's the key.
Okay.
Now, if I don't put much effort into my belief process, I'm not going to truly benefit from the whole process of salvation.
No, I'm inspired right now.
Okay.
Because I know where we're getting ready to go with it, right?
Yes.
So, the audience knows the chief as a brother who says somebody asked me, well, what do you believe in?
Right.
What are your beliefs?
Okay.
I said to the public, I don't have a belief system.
Okay.
I don't believe in anything outside of myself. And so I get so rude and brutal with it, I don't really expound on it, right? So, but I want them to understand what I'm saying, because you just describe belief.
But that's in two different contexts. When you talk about salvation,
correct,
then you're talking about something that's whole different, because this is personal.
Okay.
Remember, this is personal. This is for you.
Okay.
The prophet Ali said, I gave you everything to save a nation. But take it to save yourself.
Correct.
And when he said take it to save yourself, he's putting emphasis on some stuff that you must do in order for you to be saved.
That's correct.
In order for me to be saved. What I got to do for my salvation can't save you.
That's correct.
So we got to understand that going into this.
So you have to believe in yourself.
So you not believe in yourself, and you got to want to figure out this whole system for
the
yourself.
belief system. The belief system. This is what, So we get to the belief system.
Yes, sir.
And I wanted to separate what that statement because I know a lot of us say, well, we believe in this, we believe in that.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with
But it
salvation.
has nothing to do with salvation.
Absolutely.
And I want to separate those
Okay,
two.
I'm glad we clarified
Yeah.
that. We're talking about a ladder reaching the heart of Allah to the heart of man.
Divinity.
Right. We're talking about something that you got to come to determination based on information that you've been given, based on inspiration, based on things that you have endured in this world, that you finally come to the determination that there's something greater than what meets the eye.
Okay.
And if there's something greater than what meets the eye, then I start going on the road and the path of seeking what that is.
And that first step is belief.
And that first step is belief.
Without it, you can't go to step 2.
You're not going to. You can't.
There's no doors open.
There ain't no jumping steps.
There's no
here.
questions.
No, there's no jumping those steps here. Every step must be touched.
You gotta have some questions. You're gonna have some thoughts. You gotta have some questions.
And that's what happens. Because we can all relate to that.
Right.
Every person here can relate to that situation. Every person here can relate to a time or some kind of situation, circumstances that they said there's something more than what meets the eye.
That's right. That's right.
And that's belief.
That's right.
And that's the first step on that ladder.
So when we come back, we gotta go to
take
break.
a break here.
When we come back, we're gonna start at step.
Worldwide Core Radio, Moorish Perspective. I'm your host, J. Allen-Bey.
I'm your co-host, Brother T. Neal, Big Chief.
And we're on salvation. We're on the road here, boys. We're on the road, and we're gonna solve some stuff. We're gonna really see some things in this here.
Juneteenth, Detroit, 2019. We got to plug that. June 14th, 15th, and 16th. We're going to break. Core Radio.
Praise Allah. How long we been on?